Testimony Tuesday. I did not film one last week, and I'm going to film it now. Clearly, hello. I'm tired. Oh my gosh, I am emotionally drained. I'm going to call it Tired Tuesday. But I'm also filming outside on my balcony. I just need some fresh air. And so if there's a lot of noise, I live in a city, so hopefully the microphone will help a little bit with that. But I recently discovered that I'm an empath, which I actually didn't really know what that was. I've heard people kind of talk about it, but I don't know. I don't really jump on the train with stuff like that. And then I realized I was hearing some professionals talk about it, and I realized, oh, wait a minute. I really thought that my super heightened sensitivity was just because I have borderline and see PTSD, and so I'm super tuned in to people. So I can't watch the news. I can't. If you tell me, you explain to me that you cut your hand, I instantly cringe, and I feel it through my whole body. I feel your pain. When you're really, really upset, I'm really, really upset with you. And if that was only with people I loved, maybe it'd be okay. Not necessarily, because I love people who are unstable as well. Not all of them, but I love some unstable folks. And so the problem is, like, I'll start off with a good day, and, me and the Lord had our time, and my husband had our time, and I'm like trying to just put love and positivity and spread God out there in the world. And then, there are emotionally draining, they're called emotional vampires that I recently read, that will drain you of everything you have, especially when you're an empath. They will know that you're going to be super sensitive to them and their emotions, and you can be manipulated. And I pride myself on being pretty intelligent, and I'm not easily manipulated, but I do think I probably allow it more with someone that I love, who I know is suffering. And so I feel like, well, if I could help, but then I get to a point where I have taken on so much pain and suffering for other people on top of all the pain and suffering that I am constantly healing from, that I feel like I just need to get away. Like, that's why I'm out on my balcony. I come out here quite often to just try to get away. A lot of times I just don't want to answer my phone. I just, when you have borderline, your emotions are really, really intense. And we talked about that before. And so I am at a point right now where I really just want to get high, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I just want to smoke a blunt or something. I can't even smoke a blunt, I'd pass out. But I just want to get away from all the emotions. And especially when you give your all to somebody and then they're too ill to appreciate it or see it, and then they attack you. And you're trying to go, okay, this is the illness, but it doesn't change that you're triggered. It doesn't change the brokenness. And it's interesting because I'm also studying to be an emotional mental health crisis coach to help people who come into like churches and need emergency help, and how to get plugged in and directed. And I can't, I'm just watching this airplane go over, and I'm hoping y'all can't hear it. I can't imagine that that's going to go well if I can't be less tuned into people. Like, I can't take everyone's hurt and everyone's stuff with me. But yet I want to help those who are in need. So I feel like I'm at a real crossroads with trying to figure out what that's supposed to look like for me. But I also am just tired. I'm just really tired, like emotionally, mentally, physically. But I started off having a really good day. But that's just kind of how it goes. Like, all days aren't going to be good days, but then you still got to cherish the moments that are worth cherishing. Sorry for the city noise. You got to cherish the moments that are worth cherishing. And I still, don't want to go do anything destructive in this place. I do want to go do stuff destructive in this place. But my frontal cortex is working well enough to tell me that I don't need to act on it. But I just wanted to be honest because, like I said, that's what this channel is about. It's about honesty, and having borderline is not easy. But like I said before, it also does not define me. And I am realizing that emotions aren't going to kill you, even if they feel like they're going to kill you, but they could be related to thoughts that do want to kill you. And so I try to make sure that I'm not letting these thoughts just run wild, and try my best to take these thoughts captive. And at the end of the day, I know that God has got me, and He constantly gives me peace in the middle of all the storm. You know what I mean? And I actually do see a light at the end of the tunnel. I do see some stuff happening that I'll be sharing soon in the realm of neurofeedback and brain mapping that may be really helpful. And optimistically hopeful about that without wanting to, like, put all my eggs in one basket, because eggs are too expensive to be putting them all in one basket. So anyway, yeah, my testimony today is that I just recently learned that I'm an empath. And although the book that I was reading was saying that it can be a curse and a gift, it does not feel like a gift. I know it's been a gift at times. I've seen God use it, and I've seen it help people in ways that are great. But the amount of emotion and energy that I take on from people, good people and bad people, is a lot. It just doesn't seem right. It's just, that's why I always just related it to my borderline, because it just doesn't seem right that one person should have these many emotions. So I know that the book I was reading was saying that it's not necessarily related to a mental disorder, but I don't know if I agree with that, because nobody would choose this. But anyway, so hoping that as I learn more about being an empath and how to protect my heart and my mind in that space, that I'll still be able to love on and help others without triggering myself into like a full-blown borderline episode, because I'm not trying to go there. And y'all don't want to meet her. So, yeah. So my testimony Tuesday is that I am tired and I'm emotionally overwhelmed. And apparently that is because I'm an empath. But I'll just learn more about it, just like I learned more about my borderline. Knowledge is power. Appreciate y'all for stepping in and stopping in and watching. I was thinking about going live, but I feel like I need to announce that if people are going to be able to come in and say hello. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I pray that you guys are having a good week thus far, and that today was a better day than yesterday. And if it wasn't, that tomorrow will be a better day than today was, because you'll be a better person tomorrow than you were today. That's the goal. Peace out.